Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Ridge brazened Brooke at her house, criminating Hope of being out of control and responsible for Carter's hostile preemption of Forrester Creations. Brooke defended her son, pointing out the times of mistreatment the Logans had endured and the significance of their benefactions to the business. Despite their heated exchange, Ridge remained adamant, criminating Hope of manipulating others to achieve her pretensions. When Brooke refused to evict Hope and Beth, Ridge chose to leave, devastated by her perceived lack of support. At Forrester Creations, Hope and Carter celebrated their newfound power, reinstating Hope's fashion line. They assured Elektra and Will that the jewelry line would remain innocent, though Elektra felt uneasy about the dramatic changes. Away, Taylor and Steffy lamented Carter's preemption, condemning Hope for manipulating him. Though discouraged, they pledged to fight back, despite their current incompetence. Meanwhile, Remy, obsessed with Elektra, altered her print and expressed his fear of losing her to Will. In the Forrester salon, Elektra commended Will about her enterprises for Remy, but Will dismissed them, fastening on their relationship. Latterly, Ridge arrived at the Precipice house and reported his fight with Brooke to Steffy and Taylor. Feeling betrayed by Brooke's defense of Hope, he sought solace with his family. Steffy and Taylor comforted him of their love and support, prompting him to stay with them. The three embraced as Ridge grappled with his shattered relationship with Brooke. Ridge continued to grapple with the fallout of Carter's treason, condemning Hope for manipulating him into stealing Forrester Creations. At Brooke's house, Ridge vented his frustration, criminating Hope of being a negative influence on Carter and damaging the family. Brooke defended her son, averring Ridge was unfairly villainizing Hope, who had acted to save her line after being manhandled by Steffy. At Forrester Creations, Carter took his place as CEO, with Hope by his side. Zend entered and expressed unbelief at the preemption, challenging the legality of Carter's leadership and questioning Hope's part. Hope and Carter verified their romantic involvement, which Zend viewed as farther complicating the treason. Remy delivered a surprise pizza to Elektra, egging dubitation. From Will, while Elektra assured Will that Remy was an old friend, Will remained cautious of his intentions. Latterly, Remy incubated over Elektra's new life in LA, intimating at undetermined passions. Pressures escalated as Ridge disaccorded with Brooke over her defense of Hope. Ridge indicted Hope of constantly dismembering his family and company, declaring he'd take decisive action to stop her. Brooke, scandalized by Ridge's vehemence, claimed on chancing a more measured resolution to the conflict. One Forrester Creations hand faces an uncertain future while another hand's creation causes trouble. Then's a regard of the drama ahead. Will at Giardino. But he's not there for their notorious pizzas, he's there to defy Remy. After Remy visited Elektra at Forrester Creations last week, Will is suspicious of her old confidant. Upset that he might be a problem, Will warns Remy to back off, or he'll have to answer to him. Little does Will know that Remy is formerly causing trouble for his gal. At the Forrester Creations design office, Elektra and Ivy meet with Katie and Brooke, who deliver bad news. The ladies inform Elektra she's fired, and the youthful developer is shocked. When she asks why, Katie and Brooke regard at each other uneasily. It seems Remy's AI print of a raw Elektra has ruined her life again and might beget a reproach for Forrester Creations. Away, Ridge, Steffy, Taylor, and Eric gather at the Forrester manse. The family is determined to win back Forrester Creations from Carter and Hope, but their converse is intruded when they watch a videotape of Brooke publicizing her return as CEO of FC. Latterly, Ridge is alone with Taylor, who comforts him. Between losing the company and his bifurcation with Brooke, he feels betrayed by everyone. Yet, Taylor is the one person he can always count on. The spouses partake a close moment when Ridge leans in to kiss Taylor. But just as they're about to kiss, Brooke arrives. It's going to be an instigative, drama-filled week. At Forrester Creations, the fallout over Carter preemption continued to escalate. Ridge indicted Carter of stealing the company for Hope, condemning her influence for Carter's opinions. Despite Ridge's frustration and allegations, Carter stood establishment, averring that his conduct were for the company's future. Hope defended Carter, expressing her love and belief in his leadership while rejecting Ridge's harsh words. Meanwhile, Steffy indicted Hope of manipulating Carter and exacting vengeance against the Forrester family. Hope combated, asserting that the Forresters had failed to take Carter's ideas seriously, forcing his hand. Steffy declared that this conflict would not end still, covenanting to undo Carter's conduct. All the while, Brooke prompted Ridge to temper his feelings, defending her son against his allegations. She conceded Carter's treason but argued for a calmer, result-acquainted approach to the extremity. Ridge, still, remained adamant that Hope was to condemn for the bouleversement. At Il Giardino, Deacon had a curious commerce with Remy, who appeared exorbitantly interested in the Logan family. Remy's intentions remained unclear, but his connection to Forrester added another subcast of conspiracy to the unfolding drama. Despite the fermentation, Carter remained determined, reinstating Hope's fashion line, Hope for the Future. He and Hope participated in a moment of resoluteness, expressing love and collective support as they prepared to move forward in their controversial leadership places, indeed as their conduct continued to fracture connections within the Forrester family. At Forrester Creations, pressures reached a boiling point as Ridge brazened Carter over a perceived treason. Ridge indicted Carter of deceiving the family and company, prompting him to undo his conduct to avoid endless damage. Eric supported Ridge, averring the situation could still be rescued if Carter reversed his course. Despite this, Carter defended his conduct, claiming they were for the company's benefit and motioning his intention to lead a new Forrester Creations. This decision outraged Eric and Ridge, who viewed it as an poke to the family heritage. Meanwhile, at the cabin, Hope and Brooke condemned Carter's conduct as a treason, but Hope defended him, framing his conduct as a necessary stage against the Forresters' treatment of others. Hope conceded miscalculations in their approach but remained loyal in her support for Carter, declaring her love and commitment to standing by him. At the jail, Luna commended in Bill about her worried history and the emotional fermentation leading to her current situation. She contended for his remission and understanding, believing they participated a bond due to their collective jests of abandonment and difficulty. Despite his reservations, Bill expressed a degree of empathy, though he stopped suddenly of completely championing her conduct. Back at Forrester, the battle escalated when Ridge, maddened by Carter's defiance, lashed out verbally at Hope. Ridge indicted her of manipulation and labeled her with an *** depreciatory term, egging Carter to step by and defend her. Luna took full advantage of Bill showing up to see her and dove right into trying to manipulate him. She whined, she cried, and she reminded him of all those times he said they were just oh so likewise. She prayed him to help get her out of the captivity. Over at the office, the Forresters were still in shock that Carter stole the company. Unfortunately, there wasn't anything Justin could do to reverse the preemption and Carter wasn't giving an inch. Steffy, Eric, and Ridge tried to reason with him, but Carter stood his ground. The only thing Ridge could suppose to do was give him one last chance to make effects right. At the same time, Hope went toe-to-toe with her mama over the whole mess. She was backing her man 100. Carter deserves his top spot, indeed if he'd to be sneaky to get it. And now, she and Carter can carry out their grand plans for the company. Meanwhile, down in the storehouse room, we got a good regard of the jalopy the Hope mannequin lives in, and Zend and Will bandied the goings-on. They were upset about what Justin's presence meant and what was going on in the main office.